The Precision Strike is one of the first two stratagems you get in Helldivers 2, along with the medium machine gun. While it may not seem like it's all that great, it is a one shell strike and it's the first orbital stratagem you get. It is actually a very effective stratagem when used correctly. Its ability to remove enemy structures from the battlefield coupled with its low cooldown time make it a very versatile stratagem. Before we start today's video, I wanted to ask you to leave a like and subscribe, as I would really appreciate that. And this is going to be the first video in a very, very long series where I try and cover everything in Helldivers 2. And I mean everything. The stratagems, the weapons, planets, history, and a lot more. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments. And with that being said, let's get back to the Precision Strike. Being the first orbital stratagem you get, the Precision Strike may seem like it sucks, because it's a freebie, but that isn't true. Sure, it has some weaknesses, like it can't one-shot a Factory Strider or a Bile Titan, but those are just two enemies. It also is pretty small radius of hit, so again, another small weakness, but that's not what this thing is used for. Everything else doesn't stand a chance though. Normal enemies like the little trooper bots or fodder bugs, they get wiped out by that shockwave by even like 18 meters away at its radius, which is pretty good for a singular shell. But the Precision Strike really isn't meant for these fodder enemies. It's meant the big guys, such as tanks, hulks, chargers, and other enemies that are similar. However, you do need to be a little bit careful with the location of your target. Knowing where the projectile is going to come from is important, as it comes from your ship, which is typically in the middle of the map. So if you're on the edge of the map, it'll come down at an angle, and if you don't hit like a tank right, it won't explode. So you do got to be careful about that. Now this is true with with all orbital stratagems, as they come from the middle of the map where the ship is. But we'll talk about the rest of those at some other point. Now, a direct hit on any enemy or building, excluding the Factory Strider and Bile Titan of course, will result in its destruction. It can take out all Fabricator types and both normal bug holes and Titan bug holes. As for its deployment, with the base ship module, it has a cooldown time of 4 seconds, which is lowered to 3 seconds when upgraded. This means you need to lead your shot a little bit if you're trying to hit a moving target, or if you just stun it, you could just throw it right on top of it. And it has infinite uses. You just need to wait the 90 seconds for the cooldown or 75 seconds for the upgraded cooldown, which is part of the reason why this is so good. So the cooldown time makes the Precision Strike stratagem very, very effective, because it means whenever you need it, it is always available. Now, I mean, not always available, as of course you gotta wait 75 seconds, but that's way better than like the 3 or 4 minutes you gotta wait for on like the rest of the barrages. Overall, it's a very good stratagem for dealing with the larger enemies and structures. While there is a slight learning curve to it, it's still pretty easy to learn and deploy effectively. Overall, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. Remember, Helldivers, for Super Earth and managed democracy. I'll see you next time.